Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hi and welcome. So for today's video, I am going to show you how I made these really cute Pinterest inspired Easter bunnies.
Things must pass, but I'm not gonna wake up, I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up.
So I had planned on not posting this video because the view of how I created these bunnies, you could not see everything, but I said I'm gonna go ahead and post it anyway. So I went to Michael's and got some fabric that I like, and I used my Cricut machine to cut out these bunny shapes. And I glued them together. You can glue these together any way you want. I like my opening to be at the bottom so you won't be able to see where it was finished being glued together at. So I like my opening to be at the bottom. So I went ahead and I'm just stuffing, and I'm not trying to make sure I stuff the ears real good and I get this as full as I can before closing it up. So make sure if you have any questions, because my arm was in the way on some parts and I don't know. But I said I'm going to go ahead and post it. Maybe somebody want to see it. I don't know. So I went ahead. I continue to glue. Right now you can see me gluing where the feet part is of the bunny, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stuff, because I want to make sure I stuff really good the foot part of the bunny. Then I'm gonna continue to glue. I'm gonna go and glue the tail part of the bunny so I can stuff that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close it. And it's really just as simple as that. Now, if you know how to sew, this would be even better, but I think even with the glue, it can last long. And when you're stuffing these bunnies, or when you make stuff like this and you're using glue, fabric glue, or regular glue sticks, you might have to go back and glue some parts that, you know, because sometimes when you start adding the pillow fluff or the stuffing, it will pop out and you know you have to glue. Now right here, I'm just fraying the ends of my fabric because I want it to look like I want it to look antique and old, if that makes sense. So I'm taking the scissors and I'm just rubbing it around the end of the fabric. So then I wanted to add like a little heart. Like I said, this idea came from Pinterest. I see so many people making these bunnies and they're really cute. So I'm making this heart. I had two hearts, two different sizes, if you can tell. And I glued the smallest one on top of the larger one. And I took, and how I fray the ends, I just take and I rub the fabric together in my hand. So these are like some of the inspiration photos I seen on Pinterest. That inspired me to make these. They have a lot of different people make them different, and you can really be fun with them. You can make them any type of way you want. I would love to make more and get different fabric and everything. So then next, what I did, I went ahead and glued the heart down onto the bunny. So you want to leave an opening at the top because we're going to place a little carrot inside of the middle part of the heart. So don't glue the middle part of the heart down. So now we're going to go ahead and make our carrot. So once again, I took my Cricut machine to cut out some more fabric. I got 3 different types of fabric, and with this fabric I'm just going to go ahead and make a carrot. I just cut out 2 triangles the same size, and I'm gonna glue them together, of course leaving the middle open so I can stuff them with some cotton, or I call it pillow fluff. I don't know why. It's really like polyfill or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, you know what I mean. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and fray the edges, And then when I got done with my bunnies, I do keep it you know, giving it that distressed look. But I go around, I do cut off like any long pieces of string just to clean it up a little bit. So then you see right here, I'm gluing like parts that popped out because I didn't completely glue them. And that's all you have to do is just take your glue gun and stick it right in the middle of the fabric. Just open up and squeeze it together, and it's perfectly fine. Or if you know how to sew, you have a sewing machine, or you know how to hand sew. I wish I did. That's even better. But I think you can still get along, you know, have these for a long time if you glue them together. Because I think hot glue works really good with fabric, as long as it's not sitting in heat or it's not sitting in a lot of cold in it, because the glue will, you know, become undone. I've learned that the hard way. So I went ahead and took some jute twine, or just some twine from the Dollar Tree to tie the top part of my carrot together. And then I just stuck my carrot down inside of the middle of the heart that I put on the bunny. So next I slowed this down a little bit. I'm a terrible camera lady. I'm sorry for this video. I took and I ripped. Now when I rip the fabric, I just I snip a tiny piece and then I tear it because it give it that pretty free look. So I took this piece of fabric and you know how you just wrap a scarf around your neck and you tie it one time and just let it hang unevenly. That's pretty much how I wrapped this around a bunny. Then I took another piece of fabric and I made this real quick sloppy bow, and I tied the middle off with some of that Dollar Tree lace ribbon, and I just cut it, and then you see this is how it's gonna be glued onto the bunny, and I just glued it on. I didn't want it to look perfect. That wasn't the look I was going for making my bunnies. And then I just went ahead and glued that on top of the first piece of fabric that I tied around his neck. So they're just laying on top of each other, and it's, like I said, it's not neat. You'll see at the end I get a close-up of the bunnies for you at the end. So then I took this piece of lace, another piece of lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I cut them in half, and I'm gonna go ahead and find a spot that I like and glue them underneath the bow that I made. So I'm going underneath of the bow. Like I said, I should have did this on my desk to give you an overview, like a overhead view of how I made these, and I'm sorry about that, but I didn't want this video to go to waste because I still think you can see what I'm, you know, trying to do here. And I took the other piece of lace ribbon and I did the same thing. Then I'm not sure how you pronounce these, but I call it a doily. I took this lace doily. You can get these off of Amazon. Doily or dolly, I'm not even sure. But I had a bunch of these that I use them decorate with around my house. So I had this extra one, and I laid like you can see, I laid it down, and then I'm going to glue it. I'm just laying it on the tip of my heart of my bunny, and then I'm going to cut any of the extra off. And then I just lightly glue what's, you know, the sides of it down. You can see what I'm doing right here. And I just pretty much glue this on like that, the bottom part of the heart, you know, where it goes in or whatever. That makes sense. And I just glued it down. Like, you can do a lot of things with these, like I said. I wish I had, because I went to Michael's. I should have went to Joann's, but I didn't feel like it, because I could have got so many different type of fabrics to make these bunnies, but I didn't. But it's turned out really cute. And that's all you had to do. You can make these any type of way that you like. So I did show you how you can make a different bunny too. I'm not going to do everything again, but instead of creating a heart for this bunny, I did 2 squares. I did 2 different sizes and 2 different patterns. The same exact steps. The only thing different is I added flowers into the pocket of this bunny, and I still added a carrot, and then I just glued everything down. And that was it. They're really easy to make. And like I said, it's even better if with more fabric, different pattern fabric, and if you know how to sew, like I said, that's even better. I have a sewing machine that I do not know how to use. I wish I knew how to sew. It seems like it's really hard, but yeah, but maybe one day. But this bunny turned out really cute too. And that was it. These, like I said, these are super easy to make. So that is it for these DIYs. Make sure to let me know down below. Would you make these bunnies? And is this even your style? Because I know this is not everybody's style. But I think they turned out really cute. And let me know, like, would you decorate your house with these? And if you are new to my channel and you enjoy these type of videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the subscribe button, make sure you tap the notification bell so you will not miss out on any videos that I upload. And that is it for this video. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. Thanks for watching, and bye.
All things must pass, but I'm not gonna wait.